evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Trails of Cold Steel 4. It's me, your host, Logic Blade, and we're back at it again after the thrilling conclusion of Act 3. So we might as well break down everything that happened last time. We started our diversion to sneak into the Orcus Tower, using Arc and CL to draw the special guard out. We climbed the Orcus Tower through a path through the Geofront. We ended up facing McBurn and Victor on the very top of the tower, and by beating them, we were able to break down the barrier, which led us to start the rivalry in earnest with Arianrod and the Stall Ritter in the Sanctuary of the Stars. It was a tough fight, but we managed to climb our way through, and we managed to fight Arianrod, and she was a lot easier than she was now in Okiseki, that's for sure. After a good struggle, we fought her, we set the stage for the rivalry, and with the help of Crow, sort of, we were able to beat her and clear the third rivalry. And just when we thought she would join our side, Rufus comes out of nowhere and frickin' kill steals us. And just freaking gives Arianrod just when, she's like, okay, maybe I don't have to die. Nope, you have to die. Because, that's how this thing goes. So, Rufus basically stole all the Silver's power, except for a little bit. And, the end of the world has begun in earnest. Salt pails have appeared all across Erebonia, and the Phantom Mobile Fortress, whatever the hell they're calling it, this big, creepy, floating sky fortress has appeared in the sky. And everyone is convinced that it's going to be the key to defeating Calvard. So, we're in dire straits here. But, the show must go on, and we need to find a way to beat it. So, all we can do now is all we can do now. I freaking hate Rufus. I don't know if I hate him or Cedric more, but I hate Rufus. God, what an asshole. What a complete piece of shit. Half a day passed after that. 5 salt pails appeared all across the Empire, and a large floating fortress over the north side of the capital. The citizens fell into panic at first, but they were subdued by the Imperial government's announcement. And either with an unsettling excitement or simple resignation, they accepted it, along with the outbreak of war set for tomorrow. Can't imagine this is looking too good for the Melee Mirage plan. They were expecting a grand-scale war. They weren't expecting giant floating fortresses in the sky and salt pails. Amidst all that, the Courageous Two made emergency contact with all of her allies and all comrades. And they tried to get a hold of the situation as accurately as possible. As a result, they learned that the ancient floating fortress was to deliver the final curse upon the citizens of the Empire. And they learned that it had the ability to pollute the minds of the people to incite feelings of war. Additionally, church officials pointed out the identity of the white salt pails. Oh, the white pales. 28 years ago, the singularity known as the Salt Pale appeared in Northumbria, and it was speculated that the current pails were reconstructed using the residue from the salt pail left on the ground. Though these pails themselves do not contain salt, the floating fortress was being moved by spiritual power. And it was observed that the fortress was surrounded many times over by absolutely impenetrable barriers. With the large-scale deployment of Jormungand, the Mille Mirage would wait no longer. Preparations combining the armies of the Republic, Remiferia, the Viceland Army, Liberl, and other forces were complete. And two major strategies would begin to clash tomorrow at noon to determine the fate of the world. However, the Wings of Light under Prince Olivert's team could not condone this. And meanwhile, messages from certain helpers came in on the Courageous too. George, who was once part of the Gnomes, was able to provide definitive information. The phantom mobile fortress that had appeared above the Osgiliath Basin was called the Tuatha De Danann. When the clash of the Titan gods gave birth to the great power in ancient Zemurian civilization, it was concealed in a tear in space-time that had resulted in this. The Black Workshop had been renovating the fortress for thousands of years. The Pales would together be used to bring about the final stage for the rivalries. The Great Twilight, the final rivalry that would occur at the peak of the World War, would reform the Steel into the Great Power. However, ironically, that led to a unique, small hope, involving not only the Wings of Light, but also the participation of the Mille Mirage, and they began discussing an all-or-nothing plan to recover from the brink of despair. So that afternoon, between the outbreaks of the two great strategies, they finally united to formulate a third strategy. With Reen's team included, all of the supporters were gathered in a certain area in Crossbell. Certainly giving us the gravitas it needs. August 31st. It's Michelin Wonderland. Are they making this their home base or something? Well, we'll see. Huh. Damn. They made a pretty big barrier. The question is why, but, I mean, I imagine they need whatever countermeasures they can to keep the Empire from figuring out what they're up to. Especially with a group this large. I still can't believe we're taking over a theme park, though. That went well. Good work, everyone. Thanks for your help, Emma, Roselia, and Vita. Never thought we'd be able to enclose Michelin entirely in an invisibility barrier. Yeah, we were able to combine the power of our stigmata, as well as that of the Great Witches. It was a feat we were able to pull off for the first time, using the power of 2 divine knights as well. Moreover, we were able to use the enormous power of the Pantagruel, convert it to spiritual energy, and maintain this barrier. Nothing is impossible for us. This ain't a laughing matter, man. Well, this should be fine for tonight, at least. It should even hold out against several bombardments from railway guns. Although it intends they plan to leave us alone until the plant begins tomorrow. Yes, in the eyes of the Chancellor, we must look like a daring, but foolish resistance. Or perhaps he recognizes this as the opening act of the Twilight. An opening act sounds perfect. Estelle! Everyone! Good work, you guys. Did you finish dropping your bags off in your rooms? Yeah, though I never imagined our rooms would be so luxurious. The rooms were reserved for a sending off party then. Well, for locals like us, staying in a hotel like this is a pretty rare occasion. We haven't been here since we were invited by Maribel after the trade conference, right? Oh, I remember that. Damn, that's way too nostalgic. I certainly have complicated feelings regarding that. But it was a lot of fun. It certainly seems like it'll be a lively event. Yeah, there are so many Thor's helpers here. That's perfect. This is our last night after all. Yeah, it really is. Everything depends on tomorrow's Shimmering Wings strategy. Honestly, this plan feels like a tightrope balancing act, though. Alright. A few hours earlier. I don't particularly like the name, but we'll see how this works. So this is the Shimmering Wings strategy. Summarized like this, it really seems more reckless than bold. In any case, it is a plan that requires a very precise balance. Raids on the Pales across the Empire by selected members. Once they're all inactivated, the barrier will fall, and the Courageous Two can rush the fortress. There's sure to be unexpected elements, and we can bet that it won't go exactly as planned. But what is essential is that we deliver Class 7 and the Divine Knights to that place. Yes. In the worst case scenario, the Courageous Two may be unable to land again. But that doesn't matter at a time like this. As long as Reen's team can infiltrate before the climax of the war effort. When they are set to end the rivalries at the peak of the twilight. It may indeed be possible to achieve our objective of stopping them, if the rivalries can be contained before that point. They might have fortune on their side. Instructor Reen will persevere regardless. There's a large enough gap for us to slip through. But what do we do about the Salt Pail? The more we look at that, the more dangerous it looks. Gives off a very serious presence. Yes. It's thick with the sense of the underworld. It may become an impregnable fortress if it's converted into a singularity. Not to mention the demons that have appeared all over. No. It feels like they're even more troublesome than that. Yes. Then there's nothing more to say. Yeah, this is where we come in. The Liberal team will take one of the 5 salt pails. We'll decide who will go now. The Special Support section will be taking out one as well. As fellow members of the Wings of Light, we want to help open the path for your team. Estelle, Lloyd, everyone. That sounds good. Leave one to us as well. The Stall Ritter! Ah! Duvali, are you sure you're okay? We've been able to sort ourselves out ever since the Master disappeared. Now is the precise moment for the Stall Ritter to join together and inherit her will. By helping to open the path for you, to whom the Master has given her power. You guys. Don't forget about us now. We'll be making a common front with the Stall Ritter ladies. Carrying the spirit of the boss with us. Zeno, Leo. What an incredible team you got there. Then let us decide on a group ourselves. I shall carry out my duty as a maid of the Rhineford family. What? Sharon? In different ways, Angelica and I were both used by them. We would like to get a bit of retribution. I heard that Lieutenant Colonel Mueller will be returning to the Courageous 2 tomorrow. I thought it'd be fine leaving the helm to him, so that I can go all out myself. Sharon. Angelica. In that case, I'm coming too. No. You're one of the ones planning the strategy, aren't you? You need to be here controlling the Courageous 2, and overseeing the plan. Yes. I'd like to ask for your support in that capacity as well. I will be aboard the bridge, but my hands will be full with air defense. Understood. Please don't worry, Toa. We'll be supporting you as well. You'll be fine. Thanks, you two. But we can't let these guys go alone. Well then, I'd like to offer my help too. Oh. So that's why you were winking at Angie earlier. Yeah. I know I probably have no right to be here. And I don't pretend that this will be any kind of atonement for blowing up the Courageous. But I can't possibly accept the current situation as it stands. I need to find out what's wrong with Franz. Huh. George. Well, that's 3 taken care of. Still be difficult, but... Then I'll offer my aid as well. Grandmother. Leanne has left the stage. My duty there is complete. So I figured it might not be bad to let these young ones bloom one last time. Is that not agreeable, Ragnar, former gnome and maid of Rhineford? Of course it is. I'd really like to get my fill of your adult side as well. Angie, could you be serious for once? I'll be counting on you then, Roselia. Seriously. Well, that's 4 taken care of. This is incredible. But how will we deal with the last one? Perhaps it is my turn then. Principal? Aren't you handling the Million Mirage? Indeed. However, I plan to leave everything to Wallace for the first day. My plan is to intervene after tomorrow, when the situation approaches its climax. According to General Cassius, the first day will consist of small skirmishes and a wait-and-see strategy. Most likely, the commander of the Imperial forces, General Van Dyke, is planning something similar. However, beginning on the second day, total warfare will occur. And the strategy will unfold through 8 separate battles, aiming for total annihilation. Although Liberl and Remiferia will restrain the Imperial Army as much as they can. But we can anticipate extremely strong divisions made up of the 3rd and 4th Armored Divisions involved. I wouldn't expect anything less. So that's why we're all helping, to prevent things from coming to that. Well, it might be good for a little warm-up before the decisive battle. I have some other helpers as well. Like the general, I will be supporting. As the head of the family presently succeeding Sandlot, I shall carry out a final duty. I'm a little intimidated by this lineup, but I'll get back right into it. Father? And Toval too? Knowing you, I was certain you'd say something like this, sister. Stop trying to take all the interesting parts for yourself. I'm looking forward to seeing the power of the Null Force caster. I feel relieved having the four of you with us. No. Estelle, Lloyd and your teams, as well as the teams of Duvali, Angelica, and Sharon. Well then, I hereby declare the Shimmering Wings strategy started. We fly tomorrow at noon. Both major plans will begin at the same time. According to a certain volunteer, Michelin's prepared for us today. We plan to have a sending off party, so we'd love for you all to participate. So that's why we're all in Michelin, because we're having a sending off party before charging into our deaths here. How nice. It seems that everything went off without a hitch. Yeah, I never thought we'd be able to spend our last night here. So your father used his position to help us rent out the hotel and the theme park as well. Well, we weren't getting any customers anyway, so that was a godsend. Well, then all there is for me to do is enjoy Mishi until my final moments. You don't hide your love for Mishi, do you, Tiosuke? Aw, I wish Noelle, Risha, and Shizuku could have come too. When this is all over, we can come and have fun with everyone. Yeah, including Jonah, Sully, and Cecile too. It seems like my father's surgery is complete. Yeah, and it sounds like he regained consciousness without incident. I see. Oh, that's great! I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah, I'm sure all of our hopes and prayers help too. Isn't it great, Olivier? Yes, I'll have to thank Dr. Salen personally. Sorry we're late. Brother, everyone! Father and Toval are here as well. It's good to see you, Duvali. And what happened for you two to be here? We got a bit delayed, and it seems the guys from Zephyr were the same. I see. Patrick, you came all the way here too? Yes, I want to offer my support wherever I can with the Shimmering Wing strategy. And, if time permits, I would like to pay his visit to His Majesty in place of my father. Thank you. Well, if we have the opportunity, perhaps we should request an audience as well. We should, though this may be tight with our timing and all. This truly is an uncommon lineup. Hey man, you don't have to hold back either, you know.
失礼します。
Excuse me.
4日ぶりかな。
It's been 4 days then. Why is Casher's hanging out with George? Father? You're here. George. There you are. As I said before, I know I have no right being here. But we'll be acting separately tomorrow, apart from me and Angie. Maybe selfish, but I did really want to see you guys again. Stop being a dumbass. Yeah, what a moron. Yeah, he really is. George. Seriously, what a foolish student I have. Come on, you've helped out Class 7 countless times before. I'm really surprised to see you too, General. More than surprised, I'm honestly stunned. So, you done with your preparations for the Melee Mirage? Seems we've got about 2/3 of their movements covered. Although it might be too selfish to expect more than that from General Van Dyke. I see. Good work, Father. Thank you for all your hard work. I shall hold off on the command for tomorrow, though it shall resume in force afterwards. For now, I'm here to offer prayers for the success of the Shimmering Wings plan, and to confirm our role in cooperating. And I have one more message as well. Huh? I'm glad. We'll be able to fulfill our promise of getting a drink together. There may be others arriving soon, but shall we head to the meeting room for now? Yes, my grandfather assembled... what? My grandfather arranged the assembly room just beyond here. Representative McDowell did. That's very kind of him. I would like this opportunity to greet him as well. Then allow me to partake as well. Shall we go? Hey, Kotzer. What did you lose? And so the send-off party on the night before the strategy begun started there in the reception of the hall of the resort. Between the new and old Class 7, graduates of the main school, branch school students, Estelle's bracer team from Liberl, the special support section, and even the members of the Witch Clan and Septian Church, supporters from the Remiferia and the Republic. Together, they all enjoyed a meal and had a chance to talk and build their relationships, at least for this one night. With the threat of war looming over them, they were still able to believe in tomorrow and laugh with one another. And then... basically what you missed is we've assembled our teams for raiding the final dungeon. We're gonna send 5 separate teams to take out the salt pails that appeared all over the Empire. And then we're gonna have Class 7 charge the fortress once all the salt pails are down. But before all that, we're having a night on the town. Because, you know, things go badly. This could very well be our last night. And Milliam's just floating around. Oh. You should know who I'm gonna choose. I don't hide it. I'm picking Emma, as I am wont to do. But I mean, There's still lots to do. Not just the final bonding events. Hey Pats fan, how's it going? We're starting the fragment chapter. Congrats on finishing everything. Good job on the platinum. I am probably not going to get the platinum, because that would mean I'd have to play Vantage Masters. Ugh, Vantage Masters. So many playable characters in one place. They're all so energetic. Well, the night's young, and we have the whole theme park to ourselves. Oh, right. Were you going to perform or something, Elliot? Your violin playing honestly makes me shiver. It's so good. Well, since we're here, I might set up and play somewhere. Where did Eustace take off to, by the way? Oh, he went to see Milliam, I believe. I see. He would do that. Yeah, this is our last night after all. Right. George is with Angie, too. Do you guys have anyone you want to hang out with, by the way? Yeah, I mean, hanging out with the guys isn't bad. This is our last night. That hurts, dude. You are right, though. Now that you've said that, I need to think a bit. Yeah, but we have the center of everyone's attention with us right here. Yes, it really is outrageous when you think about it. Huh? Wait, why are you guys all looking at me? Hey, Lloyd, look! There's someone as thick-headed as you are. No, but at least I recognize it a bit, so I'm not as bad as him, I think. You guys are on the same level, but I think Reem might have you beat in terms of number. Yeah, he really has a surplus of girls. Well, I know we've said it, but this really might be our last night. You should settle things, Reen, in more ways than one. Besides, haven't several of them confessed to you already? Well, no, but... The most important thing here is that you don't have any regrets. Yeah, you need to face their thoughts head on. No matter what answer that leads you to. Patrick? That's right. I need to understand. Seems like he has answers he needs to give all around. Yep, and this is the perfect opportunity. Well, make sure you enjoy yourself. You're not gonna hold anything back here after all. There's so many things you can do here, like at the theme park or on the beach. And the stores in the arcade and restaurants all look to be open as well. Might be nice to take some girls to each one. Oh, that's right, Reen. My dad wanted to talk to you as well. If you run into him, maybe you could chat. With Cassius? Okay then. Alright then everyone, enjoy the night. Yes. I'll see you later. Surplus is an understatement. Yep. Probably would have been fine just keeping it to like 3 girls, or, you know, 5. Probably 5. I'm trying not to think about it, but I'm cursed to be a sacrifice. But don't have any regrets. That's exactly right. I need to greet Cassius if I run into him too. And it might be a good idea to see Valimar again. The Prince gave us some event tickets. Since I'm here, I may as well use them. I need to thank everyone, and tell them my feelings too. Overture. At least there's tonight's promise. Game's basically saying, hey, pick a girl already, you loser. You receive 5 Michelin Wonderland tickets. You can select friends to visit the various attractions with around the area. You can deepen your bonds with regular bonding events, but important events may occur regarding the future with a character that you've shared special memories with before. The companions you can invite to each event differ, so you should plan out how you want to best use your tickets. After using 5 tickets and seeing the required events, the main story will advance. And we received some outfits for Jubilee, as well as a few character notes for a few characters. Alrighty then. So, let's go around talking to people. Talk to the swimming club here. Oh my god, Altina looks so short compared to all of them. I mean, I know she is, but it's like ridiculous here. Anyway, you get a character note for Altina for doing that. I think the only thing he has translated are like the major you have to talk to these people events, so we're missing all these sweet character moments. And Cheetah's finally gonna get impregnated by Agate here. No, that's not true. Anyway, get a character note for Tito there. And there's a sub-event between Schmidt and Makarov here, so let's see what that's about. So, what's going on with you then? Well, I've been pretty much doing what you told me. I'm integrating information from across our network into tomorrow's strategy. Our cooperation procedures working with the Weissland Army are about 80% done. You still aren't done then. You're getting soft, second student. Come on, man, don't ask the impossible. You just came out of nowhere and asked me to do this huge job without any room for debate. Of course it's not done yet. Sounds tough to be you. Oh, it's you, Schwarzer. We're planning for tomorrow's strategy. Don't get in the way. I'm sorry, but I'm interested in this too. That information network you mentioned, it's connected to the Prince's artifact, right? Yes, that's right. It pains me to say it, but we can't deny how useful these artifacts are, nor can we resist using them. In that sense, he suddenly decided it would be useful and ordered me to take use of it. But I've left it to some pretty reliable people, so I think we'll get it finished up tonight. Yo, old man, I'm all set here. Mint. Noisy as ever. Mint, I see. You were the one helping Instructor Makarov set up the Combat Information Network then. Yeah, she's pretty good at it. Combat Information Network? Oh right, you did say something about that. Wait, don't tell me. Mint, what exactly have you been doing? Well, I was doing what old man Makarov was asking me to do at first, but I found something else to get excited about, and I got distracted. Oh, but when I did test it through, I got through to someone amazing. Someone you should definitely talk to. What are you on about now? What nonsense are you going on about? What is this? Oh, nonsense? Wait, who are you? My name is Hoenn Altahai, an earl from the Sutherland province. I had something I wanted to ask you regarding my daughter Mary. Earl Altahai must be Instructor Mary's father. Mint might have inadvertently done something very timely. I got through to him by coincidence, but it's really amazing, isn't it? The battle's gonna be tough after this, so you might want to talk to Instructor Mary beforehand. Since these two have been going steady for a year now. A whole year. And why is this the first I'm hearing about this? Seems my daughter is not with you now. But that might be even better. So, why don't you tell me everything that's been going on? Mint, I'm begging you, don't say another word. That's rather cowardly. It seems you have more you ought to discuss. Then I'll take care of the rest. You do your best now, second student. You too, Professor? No way! Is this about a proposal? Oh boy, my heart's pounding out of my chest! Stop causing misunderstandings already! I feel bad for him somehow. I'm sorry. You can give me a good scolding later. But I hope he accepts you as his son. I don't really care. Take care of this quickly and let's get back to work. Schwarzer, make sure you don't have any regrets after today either. Right, I won't. The professor seems caring for once. What was that? I think I heard something. No, I'll be taking my leave now. Oh dear. This is great. I don't feel bad for Makarov at all. Anyway, you can talk to Toval here. And, you can challenge him to Vantage Masters. After you finished him talking to Michael. Sorry, I'm looking through here seeing if there's anything, like, actually... Oh my god. No, these are translated, and they're all in the wrong order. This is terrible. I hate this. Oh my god. Why would they do this to me? Ugh. Okay, so basically they're drinking together. And, they're talking about how they know each other. And, Michael's like, yeah, Toval's actually a heavy drinker because he got used to it from drinking with Ian. And they're basically like, yeah, we can't keep up with these crazy ladies. Because Michael apparently drinks with General Aurelia from time to time. Anyway, so there are a lot of translated events. All of these are out of order, and this is super annoying. Like, seriously, like, one's at the beach, one's over here, one's over there, and it's just like, not all of these are required either, so it's just like, well, frick. Frick frack snack. Why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to me? This is brutal. Alright then, so I think what I'll do then is handle everything that doesn't involve me talking to important NPCs first. Rather than just go in the order of a guide. So we're gonna stop by the restaurant. Wherever the hell the restaurant is. I totally don't remember anywhere around here. There we go. So then you want to talk to a restaurateur here. Pick up the recipe for Imperial Tea. Delicious. Let's see what else he has to offer. Yeah, nothing we really need. I mean, I'll buy one of those just in case, but... I will remark on where everyone is and what they're doing later, because holy crap, there is a lot of people doing things. It's just... I have to deal with my script being so ridiculously out of order. Anyway, check out Sandrillion next. You can see Hugo with Becky. And Elliot and Fiona are shopping for gifts. So you want to purchase a gift here. As well as a copy of this book, the Coco Panda story. They've also got some decent accessories here if you need them. And apparently a copy of the Imperial Times that I didn't pick up. So I'll grab that too. Alright, anyone else? Speak to people, speak to people, speak to people. Okay, cool. Now to find out where the hell everything is in here. Oh my god, this is really, really, really mean how they did this. It's like, oh yeah, talk to them on the beach. Now go to the restaurant. Now go back to the beach. Now go to the restaurant. Now go to the hotel. And it's just like, why would you make that? Why would you make me scroll up and down like that? And then I have to check what things I've done, what things I haven't. Like seriously, Sarah and Sharon are right there, but they don't want me to talk to them first. They want me to go down there first. And it's just like, oh my god. What part of this makes any sense? Anyway, we can talk to the team here. The Lloyd's Happy Family. Oh, it's Reen! It's good to see you. Are you enjoying Michelin at night? Yeah, of course. Feel like it's a wonderful place that can stimulate you at any age. As a Crossbell native, I'm happy to hear you say that. Nice work during the Emperor's surgery, Cecile. Oh, thank you. Dr. Salen said herself it went better than almost any surgery she's ever done. So you don't have to worry at all. Thank you very much. No, I should be thanking you. Isn't that great? Hey Reen, you're not going around with anyone right now, are you? Randy said you're about as popular as Lloyd is with the ladies. Kia, what the heck is Randy teaching you? I'm sorry about that. Although I think Lloyd needs to take some time to reflect on that too. I think you're absolutely right, Ellie. Ellie? Cecile? Sounds like Lloyd has his own share of problems. Even though, I mean, they really should just make Lloyd Ellie canon already. Anyway, let's talk to Sarah and Sharon here. Instructor Sarah, Sharon, you're drinking together then? Oh, if it isn't Reen. I figured I'd finally figure out what this maid is all about tonight. And since we have this chance, I figured a drinking contest would be most appropriate. Although there are many I know here to hold their liquor better than I. Hey, we're trying to settle things here once and for all. Get into it! Although I'm interested to see how everyone else can drink as well. Me too. I think we have a pretty good idea about our friends. We have a lot of guests with us tonight as well. Well then, shall we gather some other players? Other players? Now you're speaking my language. I wanted to share another drink with Sherazard anyway. And I'd really like to see how much the Golden Rakshasa can handle too. I'm interested in that also. How about I see if I can go get them? You sure about that? There are a few guys I'm interested in seeing too. But I don't think we should expand our range too far. And having you invite them to a girls' drinking showdown is a bit weird. How about you grab the two we mentioned, plus another 2 or 3 people? Oh, Sarah's really excited now. This is her element. A girls' drinking showdown, huh? There might not be another day for us to gather like this, so I want to see it for sure. Alright, so side quest, get Sarah and Sharon sloshed. This is gonna be great. Understood. I'll help you out then. I should gather some ladies who seem like they might like to drink then. Yeah, and we definitely need the Rakshasa and Silver Streak here. It's up to you to grab anyone else you think fits the bill. We'll start preparing the rules on our end. And we'll get the beer ready as well. Alright, sounds good. Alright, we need to go look for some people to join. General and Aurelia and Sherazard, of course. The old Class 7 members don't seem like they'd be a match for Sarah, so let's not consider them. Let's just look around and ask anyone who seems like they'd fit. Hey Yuna, you want to go drinking with my former instructor? Alright then, so, maybe, Cecile likes drinking. Well, we'll talk to her later because my script is out of order. Don't mind me. I'm just a little ticked off at how that worked out. Seriously. We have Vita and Duvali at the restaurant here. And it looks like, Roselia's all grown up. Oh, Roselia, why are you in that form? This is my true form, after all. Seems like there's sufficient spiritual power in the barrier for her. And since it's a full moon tonight, that seems to be an added bonus. Indeed, at least for tonight, the spiritual energy is overflowing. I see. And you're drinking together with Duvali then? Normally I don't partake, but this is in remembrance of the Master. I did recall she did not dislike the occasional drinking party. And tonight all we can do is relax and drink together, free and easy. So that's what's going on, Schwarzer. Now you grab a glass as well. This is the gram herb liquor that the Master loved. I see. So this is something Leanne enjoyed. Well then, of course. Reen took a glass from Duvali and drank it in one gulp. This has a very vivid aroma about it. Of course it does. And due to its medicinal effects, it's difficult to get drunk off this, so it's one of my favorites. Well, I would prefer if it had a little more buzz to it, but I'd enjoy how refreshing it is. The smell does remind me of 250 years ago. Although I remember Dreikels preferred a stronger drink. Is that right? thinking about people who'd be good in drinking contests, well, Duvally aside, I think Clotilde and Roselia in that form would also be good contenders. It's no big deal if they turn me down, so I might as well ask. Sorry to bug you while you're all drinking, but Rena explained about the drinking contest. A drinking contest? Oh my, that does sound fun. I won't be participating in something as silly as that. We are trying to reminisce about the Master here. Oh, don't be stubborn. It's the job of the elders to overlook the younger ones, so I will participate as well. Are you in too? Twitch is acting up? Yeah, it's hard for me to tell on my end. Well, someone has to watch over you, old lady. And so, I'll have to pass. Why do you assume that I'll be the one to get wasted? Well then, I guess Roselio's participating. Wait a moment, Schwarzer. I will be participating as well. Really? Are you sure? Yes, because now that I think about it, the Master did say it was important to enjoy entertainment as well. And I refuse to step down in the face of a challenge. Alright then. So then Duvally will be one of the participants as well. It'll be held at the lake beach, so head that way when you get a chance. Alrighty then. Anyway, let's talk to the intrepid lasses here. Is it that bad, Pats fan? What's going on? I honestly can't tell, so... Is it just like glitching out, dragging, or what? I don't know. Okay, good. Fucking confusion. Whatever. We're good. Secretary Lusa. We're not good. We're not good at all. Secretary Lucy and Lieutenant Kira. So you two are here too. Yes, Prince Oliver was gracious enough to invite us. So we're putting our duties on hold, for at least tonight. I need to thank Josette once again as well. Josette? Yes, actually I was helping her transport Hercules members who'd fallen to the Twilight and get them back to the Republic. Well, actually, I just made the call. They were actually rescued aboard Bobcat 1 with Dawn and Kyle. I see, so you were acting as intermediary then. Yes, the Capua Shipping Company. Lucy introduced me to Josette once before. But Josette's been working hard to take care of everyone. I've also been quite fascinated by your love interests as well. And it seems you've fallen for the same person as Chloe. Hey, when did you hear about that? I guess you are close to the princess, though. So you share the same bonds as Princess Chloe. How interesting. Oh, don't you start too, Kira. That's all in the past now. I'm determined to move on. And now to reverse this topic, how about you two? Well, I apologize, but as a member of the CID, I can't go about disclosing information like that. Oh, that's not fair. Well then, how about you, Lucy? You're such a beautiful woman. I'm sure tons of guys are fawning all over you. Any of them catch your eye? Catch my eye. Might be better to say there's a man who really makes me mad. Actually, I'm getting upset just thinking about him now. Lucy. Seems like you can get pretty worked up yourself. Was she referring to Major Lecter? Well then, Josette, it's your turn. Yes, spill all the juicy details. Just how many times are you gonna pester me about this? Alright, now it's totally devolved into girls talk. I better get out of here. Secretary Lucy. She was serving as vice president of the student council while Major Lecter was the president. It sounds like she's had it tough. But she might be able to hold her liquor. Maybe I should ask all three of them. Sorry, but could I ask you something, Secretary Lucy? Reen explained about the drinking contest. A drinking contest, you say? I think Lucy has the both of us beat. Right, even back then when we were traveling with the guards. And though they encouraged you to drink a lot, you remained totally calm. Oh, I don't think I'm that strong, but I do enjoy a good drink when I'm able to, so why not? Count me in. Thanks a lot. Stop down by the lake beach when you get a chance. Alright. Well, I wouldn't have expected that. But we got more ladies to talk to. Like, Adel, Dorothy, Emily, and Theresia. Oh, it's Reen! It's good to see you. It's good to see you all well. And I'm glad you made it, Emily and Theresia. Yes, we were really unsure what to do as members of the military, but that was when General Van Dyke recruited us to serve in the Independent Rogue faction. An Independent Rogue faction? Yes, that's a special force that is allowed to use its own judgment to defer criminal organizations that might infiltrate the Empire. Though we deal with lots of different threats, we can't ignore the Jaeger Corps or the Society. So, that's how we get a special title to fight among all of them. I see. It sounds really risky, but you technically aren't violating military protocol while you're working as Thor's members. Yes, we weren't very honorable before, but I think we're okay now. So we'll be doing our part to help tomorrow. We finally found a path we believe in, so we'll be going all out. Yes, I'll be counting on you all. Yeah, it's really great. I'm thankful too. It sounds like other graduates who went towards the military are starting to gravitate towards independent factions like this as well. They should all be able to participate for tomorrow, so you can count on them, Reen. Right. Some of them might be able to hold their liquor. I should ask at least. Sorry, but there's actually something I wanted to tell you about. Reen explained about the drinking contest. Oh, a drinking contest? That sounds like a lot of fun. Oh, Emily, I didn't think you drank that much. And I get drunk pretty easily, so I'd lose to Sarah for sure. Well, that's true. How about you two, Adel? Dorothy? Well, let me think. I'm usually able to keep it at a good pace while I drink. This might be fun. I'll give it a try. I see. You might be surprisingly strong at this then. Don't expect much from me. I can't hold my liquor very well. If some boys were participating in this contest, though, it might be a different story. Tipsy boys, who might be able to overcome some of their personal barriers that get in the way when they're sober. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Dorothy? Well then, can I count you in, Adel? Sure, that sounds lovely. Thank you very much. Head to the lake beach when you're ready. Anyway, you can hand over any recipes you have to Adel now, so I'll be doing that. I really should catch up on my cooking. Because I've just got 1 fish left. And I've got 2 recipes left at this point. I'm running low on ingredients though. And I'll figure that stuff out later. Anyway, you want to head into the guest room here, talk to Aurelia, Mary, and Wallace. I see. So you're knowledgeable in painting and sculpture. Probably, yeah. The Earl of Altenheim is indeed known for his patronage towards young artists across Sutherland. I suppose it's no surprise that you're his daughter. Yes, you were very helpful during our Thor's tests as well. I did originally think it was a waste for such a talented woman as yourself to be working in a military academy. Well, I was invited to be a teacher at the conservatory. When I considered the options, I decided I want to convey the beauty of music and art to those who are not conscious of it in the usual way. I see. It sounds like you've thought through this quite a bit. How could someone like you fall for such a sullen man, then? You mean Instructor Makarov? I believe you had quite a discerning eye to choose him, actually. Well, I didn't really choose him, per se. But it appears your relationship is not advancing. Wallace, what do you think, from another man's perspective? Well, let me think. I think he's looking for an opportunity as well. An opportunity, you say? Sounds like they're coaching Instructor Mary about love. I better not get in the way. I don't know a damn thing about love. Although I am a little worried that those two aren't keeping the proper distance. I heard that General Aurelia had a taste for wine or strong liquor. What? Well, I better not get too worried about it. I heard that General Aurelia had a taste for wine or strong liquor. But I can't even imagine what she would be like drunk. I'll be fine. Excuse me, could I ask a favor? Reen explained about the drinking contest. And the Purple Lightning requested me, specifically. That woman knows no fear. Yeah, well... She does seem very strong. That may be, but I'm not sure how she'd fare in a competition. But yes, I'd like to participate in that distraction. Thank you very much. We'll see you at the Lake Beach then. Alrighty then. So, our next destination is at the Ferris wheel here. There are a couple of landscape shots, and actually Sydney's talking to Ada. I want to see what this is about. So honestly, they make a surprisingly good pair. Although he seems to be lost in thought about what to do. Just invite her onto the Ferris wheel, dude. I'm sure she's interested in you. Anyway, let's talk to Sharon Olivert here. Shara. Don't you think our drinking pace is a little too fast? Oh, but it's been so long since we drank together. Why are you trying to spoil it? No, I'm not. Well, yes, tonight we should go all out, so don't mind me if I don't keep up. Well, go ahead and moderate yourself. The doctor did tell you to refrain to some extent, didn't he? Well... So when this is all settled and you're totally better, we'll go all out together. We'll call Ina, and we'll drink the night away. That sounds great. Could we please hold back a little bit? What was that? No, it's nothing. I don't know anyone named Ina, but I think across the continent, only she and Colonel Vander can treat the prince like this. You want to talk to Olivert again? Oh, that reminds me. There was something I wanted to give you, Reen. It's my Pompto account info. Let's play whenever you get the chance. Received Olivert's Pompto contact info. Thanks for doing that. But, Shara, I'm counting on you. And I'll stick with you tonight to make sure you don't drink yourself dead. We have work to do tomorrow, after all. I don't really get it, but fill me up. Yes, ma'am. Well, Scheherazade is drinking pretty heavily, but Instructor Sarah asked for her by name, so I might as well ask. Sorry to bother you, but Reen asked Shara about the drinking competition. Oh, I see. Well, that sounds like it might be fun, doesn't it? Of course I'm in. Well, I was gonna ask you, but looks like you're already hard at work drinking here. Oh, no need to worry about that. I may not look great, but I only just started. Are you okay, Your Majesty? It's impossible to stop Shara when she goes like this. Can I count on you to keep an eye on her, Reen? Sure, understood. Well then, Scheherazade, please head to the lake beach later. I got it. And then Scheherazade died from drinking complications. Well, we almost got everyone we need. We just need to ask one more group, I hope. So yeah, let's go ask Ellie and Cecile here. Ellie and Cecile. They might not be big drinkers, but it might be good to ask anyway. Ellie, Cecile, do you mind if I ask you something? Reen asked them about the drinking contest. Oh, you want to find out who the strongest drinker is? There's some pretty strong contenders. I bet it'll be pretty fun. Well, it might be a good chance for me to talk to other people, but I'm not really good with liquor, so I'll have to pass. I see. Cecile, what about you? You did go along with my brother from time to time, and he drank pretty heavily, so... Well, it's true I can hold my drink better than Ilya. Well, sure, since we're here. It might be nice to drink without restraint for once. You're always working so hard, Cecile. You should enjoy yourself for tonight. Well, I don't think we'll have to worry about Cecile not controlling herself anyway. So I can count you in then? Sure, I'll join in. We can all root for Cecile together! That sounds great! Head over to that table then when you get the chance. Alright, that should be enough participants. Let's head back to Instructor Sarah for now. Huh, you found 9 people in total. Seems like you gathered quite the crew. Cecile's gonna destroy the competition. I have no idea who's gonna win, but I'm super excited to find out. I think smart money's on Aurelia, but we'll see. Yeah, I was surprised as well. Well then, we don't have a ton of time, so we're gonna do this tournament style. We'll split into groups of 3. And then the winners from each group move on to the finals. We can decide on the winners and losers quickly with a little strong liquor. And so the participants gathered on a beach a few minutes later. Oh my god, this is stupid. I love this. I see. A tournament style then. Very well. Let's do our best, Roselia. Swift. The Golden Rakshasa. The drinking contest may be far from the path of the sword, but I'll be putting my name of Swift on the line and do my best for the master as well. Duvali's gonna be the first one out. That's the only thing she'll be swift at. Do not forget who I am. I'll show you how strong I've gotten in 800 years. I'll be counting on you, Lucy, Adel. Yes, you as well. Yeah, let's have fun and drink together. Well then, I will be drinking with Sarah and Lady Sherazard. We drew straws to decide the teams, but it ended up being quite the lineup. Are you gonna be okay, Sherazard? It seems like you've already started without us. Yeah, as I told you before, I'm just getting warmed up. Don't worry about me. I'm excited to compete with you as the Purple Lightning. And I heard a little bit about you from Joshua, Sharon. Let's go all out tonight. Yes, let's. I expect you to give it your all as well. Please, leave it to me. So then, we'll start with Roselia's group. Now then, let the drinking contest begin! We've come this far. Class 7 supporters. Grab your glasses and drink. Aye aye! No. God. This is great. Match 1. Roselia, Duvali, and Aurelia. They motivated each other with their fighting spirit, and began drinking heavily. Felt faster than it used to be. My liver's 800 years old, you know? I have too much of a handicap. Now you two are in your prime, so let's move. Yeah, don't be a poor loser. No, I'm totally fine. Hurry, pour me another one. Give me a bigger mug than the Rakshasa. So this is the end of the match then. It is a shame that my opportunity to drink with the head of the witches and a member of the Stall Ritter ended so quickly. Looks like General Aurelia is the winner. I wouldn't have expected anything less. Match 2. Cecile, Lucy, and Adel. They smiled and drank lightly together. Oh, no, count me out. I can't drink another drop. Yes, I think I'm at my limit as well. I'd love to keep talking to you both, but I don't think I can continue drinking any further. Oh, that's too bad. But I don't want to make you two force yourselves. Well, you didn't drink as much as the first time, but I think you took down plenty. Good work, Lucy. Adel, might you actually be used to this kind of thing? She might be. The winner of this round is Adel. That was a good one. Match 3. Sarah, Sherazard, and Sharon. Sherazard was already intoxicated, but she went along with Sarah and Sharon. Oh, I might have actually drank a bit too much. I think I just saw Aina. Oh, this is bad. I swear, Sharon. We drank this much, but you haven't even changed. Oh, I'm afraid I don't understand it myself. Sherazard has bowed out. I'll pour you another one from what's left. Bring it on! Oh, Sarah, your complexion is not looking well. You don't have to force yourself, you know. Shut up! I'm not gonna lose to you! Open that bottle, and we'll see who the winner is. I think I might be fine for another 10 bottles. Well, I don't know if you'd actually be able to go up against Aina, but... Sarah, let's give up. There are truly drinkers in this world blessed by the god of liquor. I can't take this! No! Well, I guess we can declare Sharon the winner of this round. Oh, this is great. Adel, Sharon, and Aurelia. My money's still on Aurelia, but we'll see what happens. And so the winners from each team were decided, and the final showdown begun. They drank at a very high rate, gulping it down like it was water. Well, this is my first time drinking this much, but it appears to be going better than expected. Although I do wish we had something a little sweeter than this. Although it seems like we haven't reached a conclusion yet. Sorry guys, I have to apologize, but we ran out of liquor. There's other customers, and we can't afford to give you everything, so we have to stop this here. I see. I'm sorry for causing you so much trouble. Well, that's it unfortunately. We'll have to call this a draw between the three of you. Aw, it's a shame there's nothing left. I really wanted to see you drunk, Adel. Wow, what a thrilling opportunity. These three really are bottomless. We need to do this with boys next time. I'd like to invite Wallace to participate next time as well. And I'd love to see Reen and Elisa try too. I don't think I'd stand a chance against you three. But this situation... We'll have to put a stop to it by force somehow. This is great. I don't feel too good. Water! Bring me more water, please! I think I'll go to do some flower picking in the fields. It's really not a good idea to drink without holding back. Cecile, are you okay? I'll be alright. I'm more worried for all of you. Seems I did not have enough to get drunk myself. You doing okay, Sarah? There's a little liquor left if you want to finish it off. Shara, what are you talking about? Everyone's drunk. They're all gonna have hangovers tomorrow then. Even though tomorrow's such an important day, is that really okay? I don't think it's possible. I don't think Adel can get drunk. Yeah, some of them definitely went past their limit. In any case, it'd be a good idea for some of them to get some rest now. There's no need to worry. Your Majesty, you did say you were preparing something. Yes, I had a feeling things would turn out like this. So I had Rosine and a few others helpers prepare some special medicine. That medicine's incredible! Yeah, I don't feel any effects of that alcohol at all. This must be the Deus et Nostrum. Septian Church has some interesting medicines. Oh, right. I recall you using this to drink once with Aina long ago. That's right. It won't let you feel drunk at all, if you take the right amount before drinking. But I heard that it was also effective if you take it after drinking as well. So as long as you have this, Shara, you and I can... I told you to restrain yourself, didn't I? You really helped us out here, Your Majesty. Well, I'm certain the ladies would have recovered this evening all on their own. In any case, I wanted to make sure we could properly enjoy our final night together. Reen, please make sure you continue to enjoy yourself without any regrets. Right. Thank you. Drinking showdown complete. And we got 9,000 Mira. And an extra ticket. Okay, so did some of those. Alright then, let's go around talking to people. Yeah, Ellie's plenty big enough. I haven't actually checked the clothing boutique yet. They don't have anything I really want for sale. So I got a bunch of random conversations on my script here, so I'm gonna go check all those out. We'll talk to some of the students in the restaurant here. Kyrie, Fritz, Sandy, and Maya. I never imagined I'd be able to eat food like this. It might even exceed the menu we were fed at the Orcus Tower. It's unbelievable. Are we in heaven? This must be heaven. Are you certain it's alright for me to join you here? What are you talking about? You're a fellow Thor's comrade. You don't have to worry about that. It sounds like you two have talked to each other a lot as well. It is all you can eat, even though our time is limited. It's important to get prepared for tomorrow, so eat up! We won't get an opportunity like this anytime soon. Then I better get some more meat to help me build up my body. Normally I'd eat my fill and sleep, but... sounds like this table really gets along. We'll talk to our intrepid reporters and radio personalities here. Now then, here's to the successful practice performance and the Crossbell Times special edition that helped make it happen. Cheers! Cheers! Wow, it was harder than I thought. And we ended up using 4 different media agencies to cover it. The Imperial Chronicle, the Crossbell Times, Trista Radio. Yep, it was the biggest advertising campaign ever. But I have to thank you both for your cooperation. Thanks to you, we were finally able to release a special edition after so long. No problem. Are you sure it'll be okay though? I'm sure we had some articles that bypass some censorship laws. Oh, it's fine, it's fine. They're not worried about that crap with the war on the horizon. Yep, it'll all work out somehow. And we'll do the same thing during tomorrow's incident, right? Yep, that's the plan. Then here's to the success of the final journalist strategy tomorrow. Cheers! Cheers! They're so into it. Sounds like they have some plan for tomorrow. I wonder what to expect. Alright, so that's all those conversations there. Let's check in at the souvenir shop next. Check in with Elliot and Fiona here. Looks like they're shopping together. Oh, Elliot, Fiona, you guys are browsing the shop together? Yep, just spending a little time with my sister. We haven't had the time to hang out together as siblings recently. You're right about that. I'll make sure to buy you a souvenir later, Elliot. Oh, Are you going to? I know you've gotten strong, and you're not the little boy who needs a sister to protect him. But I still want you to promise me, Elliot, and you too, Reen, that you'll come back alive. Of course we will. Yes, I swear it. We'll talk to Hugo and Becky. Oh, it's Reen! Listen to this! Sounds like this shop was acquired by the Kleist Company. Hugo is here inspecting it. Yes, it's only natural that I would stop by. It's necessary that we at Kleist review our management policies and reconsider our future business potential. You're always so serious, Hugo. Hugo's the same as ever. But sounds like you're planning to work as a member of Thor's then. As a fellow graduate, that makes me happy. I'm looking forward to working with you, Hugo. Me as well. I plan to work extra hard to that end, as a way of apology for everything that's happened, Reen. Yeah, I'm glad that everything's worked out. All of it was worthwhile in the end. Although if class starts moving in on the theme park, it's gonna really piss me off. Oh, don't say that. Even if things are financially bad, jealousy's ugly, Representative Becky. No, it's just because I'm interested in developing events and goods. So I'm not jealous of ye at all. Oh well, fine. I guess it'll be fun. Hugo and Becky have always worked well together. Okay, I no longer have to do Becky voice. Right, I've checked here already. So we gotta talk to everybody. Everybody. Alright, let's talk to Patrick and Celestine. I appreciate your hard work and correspondence in the East, young master. Good work. No, it's no big deal. I merely continued supporting Lord Mateus during his secret maneuvers. You've done good work as well, Celestine, as usual, but this time was particularly difficult. No, it's not as difficult as it was during the Civil War. This time there is no need for deception. You certainly have grown, young master, for us to speak at this level. You can stop calling me young master at any time. Do you still only see me as just a child? I'm afraid you got me there. Very well then, Patrick. Very well. I'll be counting on you for support during the battles to come tomorrow, Celestine. Leave it to me. Oh good, Patrick finally got some respect. He has really changed so much from the very first game. It's kind of impressive that we're looking at the same person. Let's head out to the wharf here. And, looks like Raines is on the radio with a certain somebody. Could it be, Could he be talking to Richard? Well, I'm sure he has a lot he needs to plan out, so we'll leave him be for the moment. There's an event between Kenneth and Annabelle here. Oh, this night sky is quite pretty. Yes, and the light from the lanterns is reflecting across the water as well. Fishing on a summer night is so pleasant. Annabelle, I'd like to thank you for everything. I never thought you would stick with me this far. Oh, don't mention it. Don't worry about it. I do this because I enjoy it. I see. But in the end, I plan to act as a graduate of Thor's first and foremost. I may have to put my life on the line to protect this world where we can relax and fish like this. So, this is a goodbye. Kenneth? After everything you've done for me, I'm so sorry. Yeah, you missed Leanne biting it. I've been in the fragment chapter this entire session, so... yeah. But I don't know what's gonna happen from here on in. Please, return to your parents' house tomorrow. Kenneth, you're not being fair. Huh? I'm not letting this be goodbye. I did not go all this way to send you into the land of death alone. Of course, at first, with things the way they were, I never shared your conviction that we would be here together. Even still, I remember what you told me, Kenneth. I know I won't be able to go with you all the way to the end. So, that's why I need you to promise me that you're gonna come back alive. Come back and travel on a great fishing pilgrimage across the continent together. Crap, I messed up. I want to confess. I feel like I just saw a really decisive moment. But, was that a swing and a miss? Yes, accidental. I'm sure that was. You know, I don't want to accidentally murder Rufus. No. No. I want to turn him into bloody chunks. Anyway, let's talk to this cat. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. So he's a hungry cat. If you have the right fish, which is the rainbow trout here, the cat will love it, and he'll give you a Wonderland ticket. Yeah, I think Rufus decided he wasn't playing around with Sen 3. Like, he was obviously playing a role in Sen 1 and Sen 2, but now he's, like, really super happy that he's a member of the Iron Bloods, and he's enjoying being as evil as possible. Let's talk to Gaius and Linde here. Ah, Reen, you've come to check out the docks as well. Yeah, I wanted to get some fresh air. Seems like you two came for a similar reason? Yes, and we ran into each other by chance. Even still, the city looks so beautiful from here. I often saw the sight at night at Ursula Hospital. I see. So Crossbell's become like a second home to you, Linde. It's a bit nostalgic for me as well. This wind from the north. It feels somewhat similar to the wind I feel in Nord. Is that right? Well, I'm sure tomorrow's operation will be very dangerous. Let's do our best, for both my hometowns. Yes, and for our precious friends as well. Yeah, but the situation sort of feels like... Are these two going out? Reen? Is something wrong? Oh, no, nothing at all. I better back off for now. Wow, guys, the city sure is pretty at night. Not as pretty as you, Linde. Oh, Gaius, you shouldn't have. And then they banged. Good job. Gaius found someone who isn't part of Reen's harem. Let's talk to Balamar. I will. Eventually. I got so much to do. Valimar, it's good to see you here. Yes, same here. Though we're nearing the peak of the twilight, it is indeed a pleasant evening. Yeah, it really is. It reminds me of the night 2 years ago. I was thinking the same thing. I know I've said this before, but I'm glad you're back to your old self. And I'm really sorry too. This all happened because my spirit was weak. I believe I am repeating myself at this point. Every single awakener before you has been distraught and confused, yet has still been able to persevere. And I do not believe the situation will be any different between him and you. I see. Wait. Him. You must be talking about Emperor Dreikels. Indeed. I finally have restored all of my lost memories. Well, I went to sleep after the battle, so I only knew Dreikels as a prince. That man was truly carefree and limitless. Comical to me. I see. So, what do you think about him now? Well, he is certainly not the young man in the prime of his youth that I remember, but... even so, his soul felt the same to me. Not a trace of his corruption by the black. I see. Thanks, Valimar. Well, I mean, you would have a sense of humor if you still had your wife and kid. You know, you didn't have to lose them, and were forced to, like, you know, set the world on fire. Thanks, Valimar. Now I feel ready to confront him. I'll handle the rest myself. No. It's all of our problem now. I see. You've grown a lot, Reen. You're able to say that now. I've still got a long way to go, but I don't have much time left. Tomorrow's gonna be one long battle. I'll need your support, Valimar. I'll be counting on you as well. Yeah, Osborn's like the best dad in the series. No, that's a lie. Well, actually, it might not be a lie. I mean, Osborn's the best dad in the series to everyone who isn't his son. Like, I mean, he's there for Lecter, he's there for Claire, he's there for Rufus, he's there for Millium. I mean, yeah. Okay, sure. Let's call Osborn best dad of the series. Anyway, let's talk to Kurt and his future wife. Because they've met all of 2 times, but now are totally into each other. Oh. Instructor Reen. It's nice to see you again. Miss Aurier, you're here as well. And you are from the Arc-en-Ciel, right? Yes, after Zex returned to the mainland, Mueller and I were contacted and came here. It seems this young lady really came through for us. Oh, I didn't do much. You guys would have found a way in regardless. Sorry, I don't follow. It seems like my mother and brother ran into some questioning in the ferry. But she was able to draw them away for us. I really was just worried with them and Plea. I was really just worried with Plea, and we led them off to the station. And I heard you had quite a splendid performance as well. I need to thank you for all your support for the Wings of Light. Please, stick with us for a while, even if it's only now. Well, Can you please say something to your mom for me? This is just how she gets with people she likes. It won't be for long, but you wouldn't really mind spending more time with us, would you? I'll do my best to make sure she doesn't take too long. Okay, that's fine. But your mother... What a surprising turn. I guess that's just the kind of night this is. Yeah, Kurt doesn't stand a chance with Yuna anymore, so... You know, good on him for moving on. And... Dude's actually being pretty smooth. I have to approve of his methods here. Way to go. I mean, she's already met your mom. You're pretty much... Like, you're pretty much married now. Anyway, let's head into the theme park proper. Nah, it's too bad. We thought Yuna was gonna escape in Cold Steel 3, but she got sucked in Cold Steel 4. And it's Machias and Patiri. Oh, you came, Reen. Would you like to grab a drink? Hey, my stand isn't free, you know. You're full of jokes, aren't you? So you're both running the stand together, then? There's something wrong with that? I'm just doing this part-time to help raise money for my brother's medical bills. And Machias looked bored anyway, so I grabbed him to help out. No, I'm not exactly bored. But Patiri was traveling around the entire empire looking for cargo, so I bet she was having a tough time. And as a neighbor from the same town, I figured I could at least lend her a hand. Machias? I see. Well, you guys have a lot going on too, right? I heard you're picking a fight with the government or something. Just don't overdo it, okay? I know you have a strong sense of duty, but the people from the Ost district are all worried about you, and they want you home safely. Right. I never thought I'd hear you say that, though. Are you really Patiri? Huh? You got something you want to say to me, punk? Not at all. Oh, let me buy you a drink. Non-alcoholic, of course. Yeah, the usual, right? Gamgee ginger ale. I'll take you on drinking any day. You better be prepared. No, I'm not talking about drinking like that. Seems she cares a lot about Machias. We need to overcome everything tomorrow, so those two can keep their promise. Yeah, Reen's gonna have an interesting parent-teacher conference. Like, Baron Egret's gonna show up as like, so, how far you got with my daughter? And then Osborne's gonna show up as like, so, how's your harem plan coming along? Seriously, game. Why would you do this to me? Let's talk to Elisa, Emma, and Louise here. You're quite knowledgeable about this theme park, aren't you, Louise? Yes, I came quite often when I lived in Crossbell, with a free pass. Oh, so you guys are hanging out with Louise then? Yes, we plan to go around with Laura and Fee a little later. I thought it would be nice to check in with the younger students as well. And Louise did a good job showing us around. I am the true Michelin freak after all. Now you three, let me fill you in on the main attractions of the theme park. You three? You're including me? Well, I guess I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested. You should make sure to have a good time while we're here, Celine. And then Altina's parents would show up, but she doesn't have parents. Alrighty then. We gotta find people to bug. Oh god. I forgot that they did the map bullshit crap here. Let's talk to Ash and Tatiana. Oh, come on. You're getting cold feet when we've come this far? Well, I did want to join you on the horror coaster since you invited me, Ash. But I had no idea it was so scary. Well, whatever. Let's just wait here for a while. Maybe we'll get used to it. I'll wait for you to settle down. Ash, thank you so much. Ash is really getting comfy with Tatiana. They seem to be a really good pair. Aw, it's so sweet. Now let's talk to our battle ladies here. Oh hey, it's Laura, Fee, and Jessica. Yes, and later on we're planning to meet up with Elisa and Emma. People have gathered according to their own interests, it seems. This place seems good to train your reflexes. Not to mention this frightful atmosphere is a test of will as well. I suppose this could make for good training, in a way. Naturally, we know it's just a game. But if it's training too, it's like killing two birds with one stone. I'm happy to be here with these two. Well, that's great then. Rosine only has room in her heart for one man. No, that's a lie. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. I was like, oh, yeah, I'll do that here. No, it automatically warps you to the entrance, though. And yeah, that's really gross. I'm kidding. I'm obviously talking about that child we saw in the first game who was crushing on her. Alright, let's capture the castle next. Seriously, does anything not put you in high spirits? She was even shooting for the high score on that horror coaster. Are you sure you're an adult, Estelle? Oh, it's fine, as long as we're having fun. Now, let's play the night away, you two. Yeah, I guess we don't get chances like this too often. You guys seem to be having a good time. Yeah, I guess. I actually haven't been able to relax with my family like this for a while. That's right, since Estelle and Joshua have been all over, and I've been stuck in school. We did see Father in the Pantagruel, but that was 6 months ago since we last saw him. I see. That's a longer time than I had thought. Have you had a chance to talk to Cassius for a while now, then? Yep, but we don't want to bother him right now, though. He's drinking with his friends, after all. And he has some other business to attend to as well. You're sharp. He's planned to head out by 10 p.m., so we were gonna go see him off. We need to finish whatever we want to do by then anyway. And I'll go along with you guys for a while, but I need to meet up with Tita later as well. So, have you two had a chance to enjoy the Ferris wheel together yet? Well, don't worry about that for now. I appreciate your concern. A family, a boyfriend. She really is blessed. And we want to talk to Ren again. Since they're here, I wish they would act more like a couple. Don't you agree? I wonder. I think it's best to let them leave that up to their own pace. Oh, but that's boring! As a member of their family, and as the mischievous kitty... I don't get it, but please don't meddle too much. Oh right, speaking of meddling, have you been playing that Prompto game? I actually hacked into your Arcus 2 and put my account info in there. So whenever you have time, let's play. When in the world? Well, I don't mind playing, but please take it easy on me. You can now challenge Ren in Prompto. Oh, Vincent, what a romantic evening! Yes, the mirrors on the castle wall make it feel like the starry night sky is raining down upon us. And it projects in your eyes, making it all the more splendid. Oh, how sweet! Now then, Vincent, when in the world do you plan to propose? Well, can I really love her when she's thick? Love is not about appearances, but... Seems like Vincent's in a real pickle here. I don't have any new ingredients for her, so, you know, whatever. Let's see, anything else I need to do? There's plenty I need to do, but I mean, it's hard to keep track of it all when I keep bouncing around from place to place. There's a photo spot by the Ferris wheel here. The Ferris wheel looks magical when it's lit up at night like this. Alright, I'll send it to Rex later. Whoops. I don't want to play Prompto right now. Get a load of this picture. And we get our 12th picture. Let's see who we got. Oh, it's Rose and Celine. That's a cute one. Let's give Aurelia a gift while we're here. And she gave us an accessory. Excellent work. Just straight up strength plus 400. Good if you really need to punch something hard. Anyway, we'll want to talk to Crow here. You boys really are so stubborn. Are you listening to me, George? Crow? Yeah, I have nothing to say. Honestly, I'm sorry for everything that happened during the Civil War. I agree about that, but you really can't talk, can you, Angie? You were the one who went alone to that cemetery 2 months ago, after all. I don't blame you for wanting to dig up the grave like that, but... You could have consulted me or said something, couldn't you? You didn't even tell me about George's movements in the Republic, either. Toa, I get the feeling you're a little angry right now. Of course not, Angie. How could you even suggest that? Well, her kind words aside, I kind of feel like running away and hiding in the corner right about now. Yeah, Toa's really scary at times like these. There's no use arguing with her. To make matters worse, she's had a bit to drink too. And Crow, George, don't even pretend like this doesn't involve the two of you. Now listen up. As Thor's graduates, it's our job to shape up. Right. Of course. Well, actually, I dropped out, so I haven't even graduated yet. How naive are you, Crow? Under Thor's regulations, it's possible to re-enroll and retain your credits even after dropping out. It might be good if Reen and I became your instructors at the branch school, actually. No way! You aside, I don't want to be Reen's student. You reap what you sow, right?